everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Kara.
And I am brought to you by today's wonderful sponsor, the makers of the finest filament this side of the Mississippi, Polymaker. That's right, Polymaker Filament has brought Rise of the Podcast directly to you. And I'm Brownie.
Yes.
So, all right, we have a lot of Star Wars stuff to talk about. So I hope Darth Gallen shows up tonight, because we actually, in preparation, so somebody said Tuesday. I thought it was going to still come out 6 p.m. Wednesday, is what I thought it was going to be.
Wait, it's Tuesday now?
23rd, right?
Somebody was just saying Tuesday.
It's the 23rd. So today's what, the 19th?
Darth Gallen finally decided to show up. I'm so excited.
Yeah, the 23rd is Wednesday. So whoever told you Tuesday can...
Well, no, somebody just said it right in chat. Chip. Chris can probably pin it.
Okay. When can I stream
Ahsoka?
Oh, it is?
Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
That's a
so
little
it's
late.
not the 23rd.
That's why they announced it on X. They posted on X.
Stupid. On
So
Twitter.
what's it called on Threads? Is it called like needling or something? It's like, oh, I needled on Threads.
I thought Threads already went out of business.
Nobody uses it.
They had a massive spike for one day, and then everybody went back to X.
Okay, so at
It was
9 p.m.
moved to
Eastern,
Tuesdays,
so
so
at 8 o'clock Central?
Where Revy said it was moved to Tuesday so they could call it Tano Tuesdays. Also, did you hear
That's
that
amazing.
tracks.
Did you hear what
Okay.
Disney Plus is doing now? They are locking specific merch behind
that's
Disney
right.
Plus accounts.
No, only like people who own Disney Plus can have access to the merch earlier than everybody else.
Well, which means that it's going to be sold out by the time that any normal would have access to it.
It's gonna
Because you
be
know how
sold-
Star Wars Day works.
It's going to be sold out before anybody gets a hold of it. It's going to be like
I think they fixed the inventory.
Bots.
if you guys haven't
But
seen
why would
our
bots
video
have a
on that,
subscription to Disney Plus?
You just share it like you
Right?
like with
yeah, Jeremy.
Yes. Okay. So in preparation, we're just going to just jump right into the Star Wars.
Do you want me to show this?
Sure.
Jeremy was so excited he wanted to show it off stream, and now he's like, meh.
Hey,
Hello,
hi, Susan Turpin.
Welcome in. So, we are doing the EGOT, sort of Rise the Podcast.
we should
And
come up with a cool acronym like FEAT or something for it.
Fighter, probability.
Why do you say probability? It should be like earnings.
earnings.
Then evilness and terribility. There you go. You get the 4 aspects.
Okay, so
We're ironing that out yet.
Gwen got... what was it that...
That's as passive
Was she one
aggressive. I disagree with everything you just said. We're still ironing that out.
You can't just decide it's feet on the fly and then backwards retcon everything I just said and make it fit the EGOT. We'll make our own EGOT that's not feet or EGOT.
Yeah, it won't be feet. Maybe it'll be like force or something. It'll be
See,
5
that would be
things.
cool. Yeah, force. Yeah, that'd be cool.
And
All
the
right.
first one is feet, which is an acronym for... I'm just kidding.
So, was Gwen's probability last week?
Yes.
Okay, so the boys wanted chance cubes, and I made them.
Here, we'll do droid cam.
Yeah, do droid cam.
You hold it. I'll do droid cam. Here we go. Kara drew this today, and I think it's came out brilliant.
It's just a bunch of shapes.
Look at how great that looks. So when the wheel spin, you get the fighter. If you are the biggest winner of the probability, which means you got to put in big bucks, big tangent crystals. It's not real money, just tangent crystals. That is the icon Kara came up with.
Yep.
I think that's really fun. And then we're going to have two more icons, things that we do,
Yep.
I'd say.
Yep. One's gonna be the dice, and one's gonna be.
No, that's whatever the probability is.
Dice,
for the-
cards, all those things together. Yeah, those are predictions.
Predictions. Thank you.
Okay.
So that's one fun Star Wars thing that we did.
Yep.
Anyways, so in preparation for the Ahsoka show coming out, which I mean, Kara's freaking hyped for, I am as
I'm
well.
stoked.
Chris has unlocked a new bunch of Star Wars lore and everything. Chris, what have you been binging?
Well, so I started literally on Friday night, and I'm almost done with season 2 of Rebels.
And now that you've gotten into it, go ahead and you just run with it for a little bit. Go ahead, talk freely.
All right, so like, I was never like opposed to watching it. I felt like I had more time.
Right. And you just lost a day.
Yeah. It was just one of those things where like I didn't, so just even like circling back to watching Clone Wars, I didn't watch Clone Wars until after we made that Ahsoka music video.
Right.
Oh, I don't know if I knew that.
So yeah, I hadn't even seen Clone Wars until then. Then like going and like grabbing the clips and stuff and like looking at the stuff, I was like, I should just watch the show. And I got it done like just in time to be able to watch season 7 and have everything still started making sense and whatever. So like, and I enjoyed it and everything.
Right.
It was good. But then I was like, I didn't want to have like any fun like fan service moments missed because I hadn't seen Rebels.
Right.
And Jeremy nailed it right on the head. Like the first 3 episodes, like honestly, because good, we're in an ad break. That's just what I like. The first 3 episodes are bad, basically. Yeah. They're animated rough. The stories aren't the best. It's like a night and day difference. It's like they animated the first couple and they're like, yeah, we'll pick this show up, but we're not gonna pay to redo these.
Oh, 100%.
And then like when they got like the full actual production in, it's just like it's light years better.
Yeah. I'm only gonna hop in here just like a little, so I started watching when I first knew that the Clone Wars was a thing. I tried an episode of that old animated one where it was really
the Samurai
crunchy.
Jack style Clone Wars.
And I was like, I can't do this, right?
It's too much for me. That style is just a little too much.
It's
so
a little
like
too
Powerpuff
much.
Girls is a little bit too much for me.
Yep. And so then I saw it on Netflix one day that Clone Wars was on there when we lived at our old house, and I was like, I'm just gonna I'm gonna give it another shot, right? And I started watching it, and I'm like, this isn't what I remember, and I didn't realize that there were 2 different Clone Wars at this point. I just thought I was really harsh on it the first time, and then I got hooked like right away into Clone Wars. Like I was hooked, and then Kara came down and she was watching it, and she was like, oh, this is actually really good. So on her own, she did her own thing to watch it, and I did my own thing. Now, where I messed up is I watched Clone Wars in release order, which watching it with the watch list is phenomenally better because, like, characters are alive. Yeah, characters are dead. Characters are alive again, and it's super confusing. And so when I got done with Clone Wars, and I was craving something, and Rebels was not even done yet. I think it was in season 3. And I tried watching season 1, and I just couldn't do it. And I walked away after.
Harsh.
I walked away after the first episode. I was like, I can't do this. It's just this is for kids. And then I saw like on the TV ads, it was like, oh, look at season 3 of Rebels, and I was like, what? Look at that character. That's sweet. So then I gave it another shot, and after I got 2 or 3 episodes into it, I was like, all right, it finds its stride, and then it's hook, line, and sinker. So okay, so go ahead, Chris.
No, yeah, then like obviously I'm familiar with a lot of it's been spoiled just through the nature of like having conversations and stuff. Not that it's a big deal or whatever.
It's been out for a while now.
But like I knew that like there's supposed to be kind of like a big deal that like Ahsoka is Fulcrum.
Right.
And the reveal is literally she just like walks down the ladder and be like, I'm Fulcrum. That's literally it. That's the whole reveal. And I was like, it hit so low on my expectation scale for it. It's like, oh, weird. And then there's another moment where like Captain Rex and Ahsoka get reunited, and I was expecting like this big like emotional thing, and they're just like, hey buddy, that's basically it. And it's like, oh, there's like they kind of really they really like buried the potential like moments for feels there. So.
Right. So Revi says, yeah, 100% go with the watch order list. Darth Gallum says, I thought Rebels Amwa. Can somebody break down what Amwa is? Always in my heart? I don't know what that... Amwa.
Triclaw, welcome in.
Hello, American Chris Hansen.
Was going to be Space Aladdin.
Oh, got it. I thought Rebels was going to be Space Aladdin.
No, that's a different thing. That's just I'm just another sentence that doesn't make sense. Was going to be Space Aladdin.
Ezra kind of looks like Aladdin, though, like the main character.
Oh yeah, I suppose like there's.
And Chopper is the genie. No, I'm just kidding. No, the rug. Chopper's the rug.
He definitely is.
Abu.
Or Abu. Kanan's the rug? No, I'm just kidding. Kanan
Zeb is the rug once you skin him. Just kidding. I'm just
Rude.
kidding. Zeb's
He
awesome.
just finally got reunited with his home planet. Dang.
I'm sorry.
Bonus quiz for you since you just watched it. It's fresh off the thing. What race is Zeb, Chris?
Oh gosh.
Hey.
It starts with an L.
It
does.
Lasat.
Lasat.
Is that right?
It's that. Yep.
Moo, hey Moo was going to be. Oh, that's still pinned. Got it. Just like Will Smith and or not Will Smith, Will Swanson.
What are you talking about?
Will
Will Ferrell
Jeremy
in
is
Anchorman. I'll just read whatever you
struggling.
put on the teleprompter.
Hello, ugly moo.
Will Swanson.
Grain wet ski.
Anyway, so like it's like, and it's like Clone Wars. There's like filler arcs and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like there's
yeah.
episodes that like don't necessarily matter as much as any other ones, but like
Can I?
it's been really good. Like there's like, so I'll say even like the whatever episodes are still good, but when we get an episode where it's like Ezra gets his Kyber crystal, or like the one that I literally just watched is they went to the it starts with an M. It's the evil Sith planet they're not supposed to go to. Malachi, Mordecai, something like that.
Isn't it?
Malachor.
Yeah.
And there's something to do with the holocron.
Yep. So there's 3 of the Inquisitors are there, and so Ahsoka and Freddie Prinze Jr. are fighting them.
Yeah.
What's the seventh sister and the fifth brother? I think.
I don't know how the heck you guys keep track of that, because they just show up and they're like, I look like knockoff Halloween Darth Vader. I'm the 47th uncle of the third nephew.
Seventh sister's in Rebels. Second sister is in Jedi Fallen Order. Ninth sister is in Jedi Fallen Order.
The Grand Inquisitor.
Sister was on TGIF.
Oh my goodness. There's a buttload of chat. So Triclaw says grab some supplies for the studio today.
Ron
Nice.
Burgundy is the words you were looking for, says Susan.
And then she quoted the teleprompter. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Yeah,
I love that movie.
That's so funny.
Are the wildfires near us? Like near enough to cause like haze?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the stinking air quality alerts.
Has been low. Well, I mean, it's been bad most of the summer.
The watch order you recommend for Clone Wars, definitely the one that starts with the movie, and then there's like a 3 episode arc from season 3.
Yeah, Star Wars.
If you go to StarWars.com,
has an article.
they've got
That's
they've
the
got
watch
a
order
watch
that I
list.
do.
Should we pull that up real quick?
Yeah, you can try to
Yeah,
pull
post
it
it,
up.
100%.
Because I want to just like tangent you about. So a couple questions I have for you. So they have space gas, which you can talk about that in a minute. But I mean, how much do you love Chopper as a character?
He was in the I really honestly like Ezra.
Yeah, Ezra's great.
No,
He's
Ezra's cool.
great.
He's fine.
So I get Sabine and Satine in my brain messed up because they're both Mandalorians.
Yeah.
So I was like, how the heck is Obi-Wan's dead girlfriend now younger and in this show?
Different race,
But-
different hair color, different eye color.
No, I know.
It's been 4 years since I watched the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, there we go. Star Wars chronological episode order.
Hey. There it is.
Yeah, this is the watch order that I use.
Yep,
Right here.
same.
Yep.
I
See, you
actually think I
have
might
to
have that pulled
start.
on my phone right
you have
now.
to start with the 16th episode and season 2. Isn't that weird? Then you
14.
jump.
And then the 16th episode of season 1, then the movie,
Yep.
then 2 non-consecutive season 3 episodes.
Now, to be fair, it does go in order for quite some time after that.
But still, it's like
I know. It's like,
Yeah,
absolutely
there's still a
weird.
couple. Yeah, like there's a whole chunk of season 2 that comes after.
yeah.
Susan said, "To be fair."
Oh yeah, then another episode, season 1 episode.
Yeah.
So
But I think after you're done with season 3, I think it's straight chronological.
it's tough, and this is almost scandalous to even say this. Like
Scandalous.
in my mind, here's where I went.
They have the order for season 7 different. Interesting.
All right, I'm about to trigger Kara here. I want to see what Kara's point of view is on this.
Okay.
In my
from a
mind,
certain
Yep.
point of view.
this is what I thought.
Okay.
And then I was like, wait a minute, am I really thinking this through? And then I'm like, you know what,
Probably
maybe
not.
I absolutely am. What I was going to say was, I prefer, so you have like, name a better duo, right, than like Clarkson, Hammond, and May, right? Okay, like
That's
they're-
a trio.
Kenobi,
well-
Anakin, and Ahsoka.
so here's what I was gonna say.
And Rex.
I think I like you know the How I Met Your Mother character, Friends, right? Even you know Seinfeld, all the group of people. I think I prefer Hera, Kanan, Ezra, Chopper, and Zeb and Sabine to even like Kenobi, Anakin, Ahsoka relationship. They really, the main characters just really mesh well in Rebels together. They're very well complementary to each other.
I'd agree with that.
I knew I was going to trigger Kara.
I like Anakin, Ahsoka, Rex, and Kenobi.
I think it's just she man crushes and woman crushes on Ahsoka and Obi-Wan so hard that she's like not allowing herself to realize that she's making the wrong choice.
You're so funny.
I don't think, I love Ewan McGregor and I like Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I don't think she's going to pull Hera off because Hera is phenomenal in Rebels.
Hold on.
I noticed
That's Ewan
something
McGregor's
today.
girlfriend?
Yes.
Wife, that's right. Wife. I did not realize that was her.
Yeah, that's Mary.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Hera is Ewan McGregor's wife.
What? Dang.
So so she's from Ryloth.
Yes.
In the episode where she has to get her dad to help commandeer that transport ship that's orbiting Ryloth.
Yep.
Something that I noticed that I think is interesting, the Rylothians, the people that are from Ryloth, they sound like they have sort of like a French-ish accent.
They do,
Those
yeah.
are called
She slips
Twi'leks.
into that accent when she's arguing with her dad and not when she's talking to anybody else.
Yep.
The voice actor for her is so nice. She's an amazing
What's her
person.
name?
Chris could pull it up. But she's just really good.
Yeah.
She's been in some really good stuff.
But so it's fun because in Clone Wars, you see her as a little girl.
Yes, you do. You do in the Clone Wars.
Yep.
And I think in the flashback episode Chris is talking about, she's younger than, or is she full? How old is she in the episode you're talking about, Chris? Where she drops back and forth.
That's when she's like actually an adult.
It was in Rebels. It's like she's fully grown.
She is fully grown.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so it's like because she never had the thing, and then she's having like this really like blowout argument with her dad about how the fact that like her dad doesn't care about anything except for like his close knit area versus like the bigger picture or whatever, and he's like blah blah blah, and like it starts off she's talking normal, then she slips it's like straight back to like when she was a kid basically.
Yeah.
And then every scene after that,
Those
is,
details
like,
are
accent.
They're perfect. They're really good. And let's even say I got another Star Wars thing. Bad Batch, right? They vibe. I think the Ghost Crew is my favorite as far as like a group of Star Wars characters. They're phenomenal together.
No, they're great. They're great.
They really play well. And like Kanan is an incredible Jedi. He's been compared many times to being a person that like truly followed the intent of what the Jedi are supposed to be.
Caleb Zoom.
Vanessa, I just had it and lost it. Vanessa Marshall is the person who voices her. So it's different, and so obviously there's the person who's playing her in the live action, but then in Bad Batch it's a different voice actor when she shows up apparently.
Oh, got it.
I feel like Vanessa Marshall's done other voice work.
Chris Hansen says Chopper and BB-8 are my favorite droids.
BD-1
can't stress about Star Wars droids. It's so hard to say. I like that BO droid from Android. Or not BO, what's his name? B2? No, not B2. Boomy.
B2EMO.
Chris said
BEMO. We just looked this up, Jeremy.
He calls him BMO, doesn't he?
Or just B. Just B.
Oh.
B or B2 is what they called him. According to the article that I read.
The Susan says, I just get overwhelmed. You can just toss everything aside and just watch Rebels. Like, that's kind of what we're getting at tonight.
If you're going to watch Ahsoka, yes, you need to watch Rebels.
Rebels is really fun. Like I said, just get past like 3 episodes. So here's where I want to kind of figure out where you're at, Chris. Have you met Thrawn yet?
Nope.
No Thrawn yet. He must be season 3
I didn't realize
only.
he came so late.
Just like Jeremy.
The Thrawn books are so good.
They're really good too. Okay.
For nerds.
What Chopper mini arcs have you seen?
The only one that basically exclusively focused on him is the leg ones.
Yes. Okay.
And I texted you. That's my to this point my absolute favorite episode, except for the space gas.
Okay, I get it. I know. So Kara was talking about that with The Expanse in the pre-show, and then there was like the same exact thing. Just space gas is an annoying concept. I totally get it. But how much did you love Chopper and his leg? Now,
it started off and it was like just standard Chopper shenanigans. Like he just only gives a crap about himself. right? And then like he steals the leg and like he's running around and then like he beats up a bunch of people on the ship and everything and like there's the former
Does he meet
whatever
AP5?
the bug-eye robot.
Is that AP5? Does he meet AP5?
Yeah. And so then AP5 tries to capture him, and then Chopper starts talking about how he's got free will, and he's like, "Oh, that must be nice."
Yeah.
And he removes AP5's restraining bolt, and then they're like trading like war stories from the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
So AP5 reminds me of like Squidward in a way, like with his, I love AP5 so much.
Yeah.
But like, dude, like there's a moment at the like basically end of the show where like so AP5 knows that the place that they're trying to get to is actually trapped by the Empire.
Yeah.
So then he and Chopper like cross-reference each other's like charts or whatever, and he's like, okay, there's a place that I know that you can go to or whatever. And then the captain guy shows up and he's like freaking out and like knocks Chopper out or whatever. So then AP5 is like transfers things and he's like gets like shot in the back. He's like, I need to send this for my friend. And like Chopper doesn't have any friends, so he has one now. And then he's like,
I love it.
Like the emotions and everything. It's like Chopper has a friend.
Oh,
And Chopper has 2 different legs, and he gives his leg parts.
Yep, he
to
gives up his
save
leg parts.
AP5.
Which you think about it, like you could give the parts from the broken, crappy leg to fix it. It's still you get a good leg. But.
It's so funny. It's good. It is a good show. So so now I know which one you've seen. So Stone Monkey said, isn't BMO from Adventure Time? Okay, look, I love John DiMaggio. I have not seen Adventure Time.
Adventure Time is like, have I ever given you a bad cartoon recommendation, Jeremy?
You haven't.
You're gonna get a good drop here.
You haven't. Do you know how much animation alone I have to watch? First of all, you totally got me signed, sealed, and delivered with the one with Gumball and Darwin. What show is that?
Gumball?
The Wonderful World of Gumball.
Love that show. You've recommended
BMO.
Oh, way to go! Is that a droid or is it just a Game Boy?
It's just a Game Boy looking robot.
Got it. You've recommended, I don't know. Okay, because you know what you've recommended to me the most that I haven't watched is Adventure Time. Not Adventure Time. No, the regular show. The regular show because it's got Mark Hamill in it as a gorilla.
Yeah, I love regular show. Regular show is very, very absurdist.
So,
like, honestly, that might be the most like borderline one. Like, it's not just like traditional whatever. Like, everything starts off, and all the episodes are 11 minutes long, right?
Yeah.
Everything starts off with just like a regular situation that somehow escalates all the way up to like world-ending crisis in 11 minutes, and it's incredible.
I love it.
That's great.
Gumball is hilarious.
Susan backs you up. Regular show is great too.
Kara is the mom.
I am.
She is. What's the mom's? I'm so mad I cannot remember.
Oh my gosh, my brain isn't working.
Is Richard the dad?
Richard's the dad.
Richard's the dad.
I forget the mom's name. But you guys started.
Sarah?
No. You guys started watching
That on the plane to California.
home to or from?
Probably from.
One of the two.
Yeah. It was, and then I've watched it. It's good. Let's see.
We have Hulu again, thanks to
Nicole.
Yes.
Nicole. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm Nicole.
Kara's new name is Heather Jill Nicole.
What do you think Kara's favorite thing that always makes her laugh in Gumball?
When Richard does something stupid.
When Darwin screams.
Oh yeah.
Like that super high pitched
Yeah,
scream.
she dies laughing.
Funny. It's hilarious.
Because it's always tied to something like, I don't know. It's good. It's good. Now I need to. Nicole Watterson, that's right. Look at you Gumball fans. Who would have thought?
Okay, yeah.
I love you guys.
It is such a good show. Let's be real.
Got a secret bunch of Gumball fans here. No, Chris was literally watching it all by himself, and I'm sitting next to him, and I just kept looking over, and I'm just like, well, because you got I used to be a track star, the gym teacher, and then she's like doing the photograph thing with the, and then she just like flips over the Polaroid.
Yeah.
Oh. And I was watching and I couldn't help myself. It was so funny.
Well, and then
the mixed media part of it was really intriguing.
Yeah, that's cool.
It was like 2D and 3D and like it was paper mache and stamps.
Oh man.
I love that I made you guys watch it at the same time.
Yeah, and then so Kara, so then I started watching it on my little screen.
Oh, that'd be funny, RJ.
And then Kara was looking at both, and she would pause mine until Chris is caught up and then hit play. But it's an airplane cheap touchscreen. So there's like a 14.7 second delay when you hit play before it actually starts. So it was almost impossible to line up.
But we did it.
Well, we got it. We got it there.
Oh, Mary Chris Ann says, did you see the Invincible Adam Eve special? No, I have not seen that. I have not seen that.
I saw there was a trailer for it.
That's for
Invincible.
not Top Gear, but whatever, right?
It's for Invincible, the superhero show on.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I was thinking of the Ariel Adam. That's my brain was.
Oh, okay, no, wait. We have seen Invincible.
Invincible. Yes, we have.
But apparently, there's a Adam Eve special.
I have not seen that.
I saw there was a
we miss it
trailer.
somehow?
I think it's new because I saw a trailer for it. Invincible has been out for a while, but the special is new.
Chris, you also recommended that one, and we crushed that show.
Invincible.
Do you all remember? So this is from the Susan. Do you all remember the one where the Banana Kid is dancing around and singing a banana song? I was just about to say I really love the Banana Kid as a character in Gumball. Because all of his skits are hilarious, or all of his little mini appearances are all about him like getting peeled. It's just funny to me.
Yep.
They're good. That's a phenomenal show. That's really, really good.
Isn't there one where he's constantly like trying to do something and keeps getting bruises?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and as he's like trying to learn a trick or something, like a flip or something, and then his dad walks in and he trips, and then he keeps messing up and he keeps bruising,
and then he has to like get a new peel or something like that.
Yeah. It's good. It's really good.
Show.
The Susan says, not sure if I can send a link, but it's on YouTube. There is probably a way to do that.
Yeah, go ahead and post. I think I have links allowed.
You might be able to just post it, and then we can pull it up, Susan. Builders, it's appealing. Oh my goodness. All right, this is for Tactile. All right. I'm just going to kind of give it a couple, just, like get the wheel broken in here. Okay, we're going to give it a nice big spin. Those balloons never showed up, Chris. Now that I'm looking at the balloon pop on the...
Oh, okay.
2 times the prize. You got to spin again.
Double the prize, double the fall.
If it's balloon pop, since I feel responsible, we'll just do a giveaway for 2 times the...
Dang.
All right, here we go.
It's getting crazy in here.
So what if we get spin times 2 and then it lands on spin times 4? That's times 8 then, right?
That's how math works.
Well, that'd be 4 at that point.
Can we rig the wheel, Chris?
We can. Mike D and I have talked about a system about doing it.
We gotta rig it. We can't be giving away times 8. What if it lands on times 8? That'd be the most epic thing ever.
Nothing.
Oh, it was almost bankrupt. All right, we gotta spin again. It's still times 2. Still times 2. We gotta fill in those blank spaces. Get Nerf Dart times 2! This is gonna stink.
Jeremy,
this is gonna
spun
stink.
The wheel, not me.
Oh, I want to show something out too after this. Oh! Okay, that's times 1. So now we got to do another round. Kara's getting blasted. Oh, my knees. I used to be an adventurer until I took an arrow to the knee. Okay, you guys can see it on the wide. Go back to the wide, Chris. Let's see who notices something amiss.
You.
Does that include me?
I didn't show. Yeah, go ahead. Whoever finds it first, type it in. What is not in the correct place? I noticed this the other day when I was given a tour of the set, and I can't believe it.
Is it?
Yep.
I think I know what it is.
Yep. Chris sees it. There you go. Come on, guys. What shouldn't be there, but it's there? I can't believe it. Do you see it?
I see it.
It
should not be there.
Actually,
has it really?
I would say pretty close to a month. It's been there.
For real? How have we not noticed until now?
Chris Hansen, we have not seen that specific special. I have seen all of Invincible so far. I have not seen.
We've seen it the first season. If this special came out in the vicinity of that, we've seen it. If it hasn't, then we haven't.
Yeah,
I think it came out recently.
What do you mean, Jeremy Breedog Knight? That is an epic burn. He's saying I shouldn't be here. Susan got it. If you guys look right there, I'm going to go ahead and just give you the POV of why that shouldn't be there. Look at that.
Like how?
So ridiculous.
How is it wedged in there?
That's so silly.
That's really funny.
The one isn't lodged in the army or Mike anymore, unfortunately.
No, it probably got shot out.
It probably did.
That one was there for a long time.
That is unbelievable. And by the way, was it tactile 3D? I was sweating my drawers that we were going to get you like a ×4 or even a giveaway at that point. Double giveaway? ×8 giveaway? I would have just given out an ingot to anybody who hadn't had one or something like that. That's all I'm saying. Gus said it too. Sorry. Tactile. I'm not even wearing my
Stone Monkey says if we get a
shirt.
×2 ×2, they just do ×3 instead of ×4.
Oh, interesting. Well, I like Stone Monkey. I like the Stone Monkey. It's 1,001 shot. That it would blow up the Death Star.
Probably.
That dirtball used to.
Crops, boy.
Yep. Used to hit womp rats back home. All right. We have like a billion good animation shows to watch, right? So I have been recommended Adventure Time. I currently have started watching the next season of. You and I watched it together of Futurama.
Yeah.
And great
Futurama,
shot,
right.
kid. It's one in a million.
So
Now don't get cocky.
Was it the second episode where
No, we've only watched the first one.
the first episode?
Then we went right back to Home Improvement.
I
But
feel like that one was kind of all over the place, and I had a hard time.
Of Futurama?
Yeah, of the new season of Futurama, the first episode.
Oh, I didn't realize there's a new season out.
yeah, it's out now.
It's like the final
out.
season.
Yeah,
It's on.
Hulu. It's on Hulu.
I
Yeah.
don't have Hulu. Okay.
So
I maybe we could arrange for you to get Hulu. We'll see.
I mean,
Talk to me
We'll
afterwards.
see.
It's not my Hulu.
I don't know. How did you feel about the first episode?
It was trying to find its footing again after
Yes,
all this time.
okay.
It's
Because
trying to
they've
retcon
ended the show so many times. It's got to be hard to like give another reason for there to be more episodes.
Yeah.
Well, I won't spoil it. That's- Half the content is about why it started and stopped again.
That's I'm sure was
You know.
the thing.
And it was just like they kept on beating the same joke throughout the whole entire thing. So I don't know. Maybe it was just whatever.
Whoops.
It's the 30-year anniversary of Street Sharks. Do you guys remember that show?
I do remember Street Sharks, and I remember I liked it initially, and then it was like it's just way too over the top.
I was gonna say it probably
You're
doesn't hold
Slamoo, in
out.
case you're wondering, Jeremy.
What now?
You're Slamoo.
Who's Slamoo? Oh, is that the shark?
You. Yeah.
Slam units. $10.80. Why are you pulling up stock exchange? That's all Chris said. Chris puts all his money in the Slam U.
It might be the great Slamoo.
The Great Salami Breakout. What are you
What's the
watching?
internet doing right now?
You are driving.
What's it? So the Slamoo.
It's
Yeah, let me just go.
Why don't you look up the show?
Street Sharks.
Are
you having a stroke? Hey, Froggy Frog.
Hey, Tony.
You're destroying everybody watching right now. What a funny show.
Oh wait, like I don't think I ever watched it, but now that I've
It's
seen
terrible.
that,
If you didn't like Surf Ninjas, you would not like this show. This is, in my opinion, worse than Surf Ninjas.
I'm sure it
okay,
is.
now have you gone back and watched Surf Ninjas, Chris?
I will watch an episode of this, and I will watch the first 10 minutes of Surf Ninjas and tell you which one was better.
I will tell you what. So I mean, I was
This
quoting.
looks horrible. So
I was quoting Tony. I know, man. Those toys were actually cool, though.
This is Slamoo.
Got it.
that tracks. Okay.
I was quoting Doug Funny earlier, but it. The some of those shows don't hold up. Even Gargoyles was really a good show.
I remember Gargoyles.
But anyways, okay, all right. That was a humongous tangent because of all the cool animation that we talked about. We're going back to Rebels. So, what's the main antagonist of season 1 of Rebels, Chris? You can easily get me. Oh, Chris is frozen again.
Isn't it the Bobcat girl? What's
Miranda
her
Price?
name? Yeah, I think it's Miranda.
Miranda?
Yeah.
Is she the villain
I'm
in
pretty
season 1?
sure it's her.
We'll wait until Chris comes back
Yeah.
in.
I'm 99% certain because she's kind of the.
Slightly above the worst internet plan here, I think. It just gets a little bit.
I think she's like
So, Chris, I was
one of
just
the
going to
villains
ask you,
throughout the whole entire show.
who is the villain in season 1? Like, what are they fighting against in season 1 for Rebels?
The Grand Inquisitor.
Oh! Have you... Is there something to do with Umanara Undali going on there?
Yeah, no, that's what he uses to bait them to that one like prison ship or whatever.
And that wraps up in season 1, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so the Grand Inquisitor is season 1. Okay, that's pretty good.
Who's season 2?
Season 2 is it's 2 more Inquisitors, and it's honestly a lot of it is
Miranda Price.
oh gosh, what's his name?
Oh.
Is it
What's that?
Is it the Caltrops or something, whatever his name is?
Yeah, what's his stupid name?
I forgot about him.
And he's in season 1 as well, but he like really ramps it up in season 2.
I forgot about him. What is his?
He's got the beard that it's like.
I love him. Yeah, I know.
What is
And like,
his
and then
name?
it's like cut, so like when he wears his helmet, it looks like he's clean shaven. He takes his helmet off, it's just mutton chops.
Oh, well, you haven't finished season 2 yet, have you?
I'm on the last episode right now. Like I would turn my camera and show you. The last episode is paused on my TV right now.
Did somebody comment Callus in there? Did you just remember?
No, I remember.
Yeah, Callus
Nice.
with a K.
Yep,
No, you
Callus
got it.
with a K.
Yeah,
You got it.
Yeah.
No, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was all excited because
I need to rewatch. I'd like to.
he kind of hates Zeb, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, he was like one of the main people that went and like exterminated his whole species.
Yeah.
So he also has the same weapon that Zeb has, and Zeb like takes issue with that.
Yeah. Oof. See, that's some spicy meatballs.
We should rewatch at least like the main episodes leading into it.
So who do you think has the best on-screen chemistry? The Clone Wars people. So Rex.
Oh yeah, we
Kenobi.
never
The
solved
Bad Batch or the Ghost Crew.
I don't know.
For me, it's the Ghost Crew.
I think the Ghost Crew are great. I really do. Bad Batch, I think
They have chemistry.
They have chemistry, but it's kind of like sort of baked in by the fact that they're all the same dude.
I know, right? They have to like each other, except if you're crossing.
Do they though?
Of course I like him. He's me.
Of course, he's me.
When you got the one clone in Clone Wars that goes rogue, that Rex and
Hey, there's a lot of good
Deadshot
arcs.
or whatever.
Cody, yeah.
What's his name? Target Face?
Crosshair.
No,
Crosshair. That's what I said.
Clone Wars.
Yeah, you talking about the farmer one, or the Fives?
No, the one where there's the one the Separatists have been able to like keep one ahead of the Galactic Republic.
That was Echo, wasn't it?
No, Echo didn't do that. And then so they're trying to figure out, and then there ends up being this one clone that Rex and Cody are able to track down and realize it's him. He's like, Rex and Cody realize he's up in the ceiling, remember? And so they start talking about plans.
Yeah, I remember that.
So there's another bad clone.
I remember that. What's up,
Well,
Subsector?
out of 100,000 with a million more well on the way, 2 bad clones isn't a bad ratio.
It's true. It's true.
But it's okay. Okay, you can go ahead and pick. You can pick Snips.
My
Rex, and...
favorite is going to be Kenobi, Anakin, Ahsoka, and Rex.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Like, I'm gonna.
Okay, hold on.
You want me to go
No, I'm gonna be silly here. I'm gonna be silly. Okay, just because I know Kara knows the answer to this. Who is the voice actor for Kenobi?
James Arnold Taylor,
and Snips,
Ashley Eckstein,
and Anakin.
Matt Lanter.
Okay, see, like she just knows, right? And I could say any clone, Kara.
D. Bradley Baker.
He plays all of them except for Ricka. No, not Ricka. Omega, the one who's
Omega.
I'm saying it the way that she says Ricka.
Omega.
So obviously, like, there's only one, but you see how Kara just like even knows the actors behind the original Clone Wars crew. Because can you name?
That's like knowing the names of the actors that were like, it's like knowing Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, and Carrie Fisher.
Yeah,
you know?
I suppose. I know I'm gonna get.
So the only reason I know about Hera
Mads
right
Mikkelsen.
now,
No, it's Lars.
it's Mr. Mickelson, Jeremy. It's
It's
Mr.
Mr. Mickelson. He's the voice actor for Thrawn.
So I only know Hera is Vanessa Marshall because we literally just looked it up.
Right. And don't spoil who Chopper is.
I'm not going to.
That's a fun
Jeremy
fact.
thinks I'm going to spoil literally everything, and I'm over here like the one that can probably not spoil things. The one we have to worry about is Jeremy.
What? Not
Can
me.
everybody agree? Jeremy cannot keep a secret to
Is
save
Lars
his
not
life.
No, if anything happens, so somebody that has some level of government clearance and
Right.
being Jeremy is mind blowing.
No.
It's a need to know thing, and I need to know. I'm just kidding. Get to the chopper. So Chris, and then what would you say, Brad?
Here's my overly analyzed, pedant sliced approach to it. Is the Clone Wars group, which is at best you could say is Anakin, Obi-Wan,
Snips.
Ahsoka, and Captain Rex. At best, it's 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like,
And they're not constantly
honestly,
together.
all that entire thing is basically like Obi-Wan doesn't do anything except for be Obi-Wan, right?
I love Obi-Wan.
There's only two
Yeah,
people
I
that really
know.
grow throughout the thing, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Obi-Wan's just already
He's already
doesn't get
grown.
better or worse at doing
Yeah,
stuff,
that's true.
right? So like you basically get like a version of what Anakin could be in Ahsoka, and then the version of Anakin that he becomes in Anakin, right? So you have two of basically the same character doing slightly different paths, one character that's exactly the same, and then one character that's literally a billion of him, right?
But I mean, Rex does grow throughout the thing. He realizes like he doesn't have to listen
there
to
are
every
moments-
single order.
This isn't me trying to discount like how good like the characters are in the thing,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
when you look, when you look at the crew in Rebels, it's literally 5 different people completely.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
And all of them have their opportunities to go through stuff and get better at stuff. And I think it's just a more compelling group dynamic in that way.
And then that's what makes the show. That's why I like recommended it to Susan. The cat, like they're special. They're cool.
No, they're great. They're great.
Oh man,
group.
the Chopper and Ezra together too. Oh my goodness, they're different relationships. Ezra to Kanan is different from
Hera
Ezra to
and
Chopper.
gosh, like Hera and Kanan are like mom and dad.
Yes, yeah, they are.
Right, and everyone else is like the unruly kids that they're just kind of like dealing with.
Yeah.
And so I think that this show, outside of the Space Gas episodes, threads the needle in a much more satisfying way of being the people that don't have resources getting stuff done than Bad Batch does.
I'm just telling you right now, it is only gets better in my opinion. I mean,
Yeah.
when you see Thrawn and you start watching those episodes, they're phenomenal.
Dude.
Because Thrawn threads the needle, and this isn't spoiler territory, but Thrawn threads that needle where you don't hate him as a bad guy. You like respect him. It's just good. Like you want, it's great. It's great. I can't not spoil stuff, so I'll shut up. But like that's why Thrawn's such a fun character and makes stupid Star Wars world. It just opens it up, right? Because now when you get done with the show, you might think, hey, I might listen to the Thrawn audiobooks because the new books that they've written, and then
They're really
Aftermath
is
has
so
some
good.
Miranda in it, does it not?
I believe so.
I think it does. So it's just really fun to see where these characters make an appearance.
There are a
again.
lot of connections because I know in the Alphabet Squadron, I'm pretty sure there's some Imperial officers in there that you see in some of the TV shows and stuff like that, and Leia, Princess of Alderaan.
Yep, that's a phenomenal little.
Amazing. Bloodlines, so good. Did
Yeah.
you say Lost Stars?
No, because that one's special.
That one is its own thing, but so good.
Yeah, she can't do any wrong. If you guys are interested in any books, I would almost say start. And that's Claudia Gray did Lost Stars.
She did, yeah. Timothy Zahn, though. I mean,
That's great. I know somebody
as
tried
an
to
author, he's so
stroke
good.
me for my Thrawn pin at 2019 Star Wars Celebration. They're like, "Oh, you got the," because it was a mystery pin.
Yeah.
And they're like, if I had it, I would give it to Timothy Zahn. You should trade me
Yeah.
so I can give it to Timothy Zahn.
Seriously.
And I'm thinking, why don't I just go give it to Timothy Zahn then?
Right?
Why would I give it to you to give to Timothy Zahn?
Seriously.
Yeah.
And you know how many
'Cause
people
that
probably-
second part's never going to happen.
I know. He's not going to give it to Timothy Zahn.
He wanted to complete his pin collection, let's be real.
Yep.
I cut tangent, but I kind of had that happen when Dungeons End was closed.
Yeah.
There was the ultimate European Ticket to Ride edition, and I was carrying it, and there was one guy, he looked at it and he was like, I was really hoping to give that to my boss, the owner. Dude, if the owner wanted to keep it, he would have. Okay, I'm gonna buy this for $2. Thank you. So anyway,
That was
similar story.
That was very Nicole Watterson of you. Yeah, that was very Nicole. Kara might have to draw up, or somebody might have to draw up a Richard and Nicole emote. That would be kind of a fun.
Isn't there a
Just to mix it up a little bit,
Hold on.
There is a Richard E mode. I have
There
it. I got it as a
is.
part of a hype train.
Yeah.
But
There's
we
a
can still
couple of
our own
them.
take on it. Or maybe Chris.
There. See, look at there's
to make
there's
Kara
the Richard
happy.
ones.
I'm not sure there's room inside your soundboard redeems, but maybe you could add a gumball scream. to make-
I was looking at, like, I'll have to do it after the
100%.
show. So
This was the first. This was the
If I
first
do this, whoops.
episode where Kara, or where you haven't tried to add something new in a long time.
I don't know if you can see. Oh, it doesn't show it.
Look at Richard. Yes.
I was looking for it already.
Oh, good.
That's
That's
amazing.
amazing. It is really good.
Cam said something about the original Thrawn trilogy.
Well, so there's pre-Disney buying Star Wars
Yes.
Thrawn books, and then there was them bought it, and then Timothy Zahn came out and then rewrote it. And that was really fun was the fact that Rebels gave Thrawn his back into the Star Wars universe.
Mm-hmm.
That's what was really fun. Because up until that point, those books were still legends, and they're still legends. But then he made his appearance in Rebels, and then he got some books, which is really
Yeah.
fun, which I love. But okay, so Chris, you said you like the Ghost Crew. I like the Ghost Crew. Kara likes Clone Wars. So there's that put to rest. But now, are you going to try to finish Clone Wars or Rebels by Tuesday now, or are you going to try to finish?
Well, I've gotten through one season a day so far, so that would put me on track to do it.
Yeah, you would. You'd have tomorrow to do season 3 because you'll finish season 2 tonight. And
Well,
then,
I'll honestly probably get about halfway through season 3 today after the podcast.
okay,
Dang.
and then you'll just have season 4, and I think they go.
There's 5 seasons, I think.
Is there? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you'll be set. Needless to say, I am so excited for you, but I can't keep talking about it because I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah, Jeremy. She is.
I just want to let people know I bet 30,000 tangent crystals on this prediction.
Dang, that's dirty. Well, if you win, if you don't win, if you're
If
wrong,
I don't win, happy birthday to whoever you bid against me. But if I do win, I'm taking 99.999% of whatever's coming back.
So let me ask you this though. Does the laser dice go to you, or does it go to the next person below you? Can you be on the Laser Brain Hall of Fame? We never established.
I don't
that.
see why I couldn't be. These are legitimate tangent crystals that I redeemed.
That's true. That's true.
Also, I still think we need to trade these in for chance dice because we do have a set. And we need to trade these in. They are Star Wars, but we need to trade them in for Sabat cards.
Look
I don't think that people would have to. It's easier to understand a regular deck of playing cards
Christopher?
for that lay person.
Christopher.
She's gonna go Nicole on you. I'm just saying. She's gonna Darwin
I
scream.
just want people to actually feel like they understand the game they're playing.
We're
Otherwise
just
they're gonna
looking
hit
at
us with
color.
rigged.
We're just looking at color.
No, we
Kara,
do
you're so
higher or
funny.
lower and stuff like that.
What is
There's
today's?
a lot of different things you can do with cards.
What is today's? Is it going to be dice again, or what is it today?
I did dice for this one.
Okay.
We can do multiple ones. I just actually
No,
remembered
we'll
a little bit
we'll
earlier
just-
to do it.
Because
We'll
we're
just-
doing the Laser Brain Hall of Fame, maybe do one a week.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, we'll just do one.
That way it's not like
Well,
somebody gets
like,
them.
if somebody wants to try and up me beyond 30K, if someone wants to try doing like a 50,000 bet or something,
Anybody
I'm just saying,
have
like-
50,000 tangent crystals?
Could you imagine if you bet 50K and you don't win? No way. No
so
way.
here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
How much do you
I have
have?
Over 80.
Oh my gosh.
Our live studio audience has over 80K. Not in the pot, but
Yeah.
If I
so like here's the
hadn't-
thing, I have infinite tangent crystals at my disposal because I'm running the show.
Right.
Right.
That's
There's
true.
no reason for me to ever use them on my personal account.
right.
So I figured I might as well just float out a giant pot, see if somebody has a chance to win.
Nice, Susan.
Hey,
Way to go.
I was gonna say Susan got a drop. Congratulations, Susan. Maybe we.
Okay.
No, could that be a
Roll the
third
dice.
EGOT thing? Roll the dice. Is Kara rolling them? All right, I'm gonna do the camera. Hold on, Kara. Wait for Droid Cam.
Nobody cares about Droid Cam. Just kidding.
Kara, nobody cares about Droid Cam. Everybody cares about Droid Cam.
Are we ready? Blue by 1. So,
Well, I successfully predicted that blue would win.
all right.
No way.
Dang. So,
Builder's Mark got in on that too, apparently.
Nice.
Hey, we have the Rebels. You made the Rebels, Rebels.
Nice. Yeah, you
I
did.
certainly did. All right, so I'm gonna look at the summary real quick here.
So now I just have to. Holy cow.
Only Chris and Builder's Mark went with blue.
Look, I won 36,000.
You're gonna have to give those 6,000 back next week. In
I
my
want to
opinion.
see who'd picked red.
Is there a way for me to see this?
There was 7 people hit summary again, or no? And then maybe go up to 17.
Oh yeah, there we go. So dang, Cam put in 3K. RJ did up 1, 2, 3, 4. Vredog Knight and Mid Callisto both threw in 1,000. Pete Sass did 130, and then Susan and Revy both threw in 10.
Susan and Revy, you're like
I basically just robbed all those people.
Let me ask you this: Susan or Revy, do you ever play like the Powerball or Mega Millions, but only when it's like $1 million or $1 billion or whatever? Do you just wait till it gets big and then you just buy like a ticket? Because that's what I do. I never play the lotto unless it's a massive jackpot, and then it's just the entertainment of thinking what you would do with the money is like. See, she said, sometimes. Very sometimes. I when it gets big, it's really fun to just buy a ticket, just to think about what you would do.
Yeah, it's about the dream.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So. I would.
Well, now it's my 1,000 Tangent Crystals Vredog Night.
I think Jeremy and I would quit our jobs and we would just do this full time.
That would be really fun.
Right?
Imagine the stuff we could build.
I know. I get over my bakery.
Your cookie bakery. You want to tell people about your cookies?
Yeah. So, well, I mean, I don't know how much there is to tell, but a few of my coworkers have had me make iced sugar cookies for events that they've had, and they have said they are amazing. Jeremy thinks they're the best sugar cookies he's ever had. One of my coworkers said they're the best she's ever had. But I want to start making specialty ones. So not just do like the fancy icing, but so I want to make a lemon meringue sugar cookie and cut it out to look like a lemon, and then do a pipeable meringue on top. So lemon flavored cookie with pipeable meringue to make it look like a lemon. I think it's gonna be amazing. I'm so excited.
We should show Susan. We should show Susan the Legos. Susan, your boyfriend is building the Lego AT-AT. That is one of the few sets we don't have. But
Yeah, we do.
We don't have there's a UCS one, and then there's a regular one. We have the regular one, but not the UCS one. Because the UCS one is the same price as like. It's up there with the Millennium Falcon and the Star Destroyer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, she's got the UCS one. That's a beautiful set. It's Susan. If you want me to walk over, I'd be willing to show people some Legos because it's just fun. But I don't have to. I
Did
could.
you say walk over?
Yeah, it's way over there.
Oh, I thought you talking to her walk over here. I was like,
no, I'm not gonna have Susan walk all the way to where we're live streaming. Susan, come on down. You're the next contestant on Look at the Legos. If you can guess within $1 of the exact price of our collection, you can have the whole thing. No, just kidding. But you have to walk down here, Carrie. You're so funny. It's a walk for me to get to where the Legos exist.
I was like, is she local?
We'll do it right towards the end. We'll go out with showing off the. Wait, how is Mick Callisto a VIP? Did he redeem?
They redeemed, yes.
Way to go, Mick Callisto. That's awesome. Congratulations.
Wait, how is he? How do you know he's a VIP?
Because he just said it. Just Stream Protocol to recognize his accomplishment.
Very nice.
Well, Mick Callisto should get a Laser Brain Hall of Fame.
Should that be one of them? The VIP
absolutely it is.
Should
Yes.
VIP be the credits symbol?
Oh, like a high roll, like big credited?
That's what I'm saying.
What do you think, Chris? Can you make
That's
V?
fine. So what would be VIP have the biggest win in chance cubes, get a Laser Brain Hall of Fame wheel spin. Mm-hmm. What's something else? Something else that
So I didn't know. It would be probably a little bit tricky to track, but like Susan won a drop. We could do something with drops. People get a big drop. I don't know if it'd be for the whole night, the highest overall score for the night,
I definitely would not be able to track that.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be a little tricky to track, but I wonder if streamer bot. Yeah, streamer bot's already got a lot on his plate.
That's what it's there for. It's there to have a large plate.
No, that's played up. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
Chris's favorite game. Oh, Gus is gonna get a big score right here. He's gonna get a big score.
Oh yeah. He started floating off to the side. Oh, that was. I mean, not bad. You made it in.
You can do better. Are you gonna win Rise of the Podcast? No, you're gonna go. You're too zombie in the other way, unless somebody came out of nowhere. Oh, Brownie's personal one is coming in. Oh, you're gonna get bonked out, Rise of the Podcast.
That looks like something that Daryl would have made.
That Halloween.
Oh, that's gonna be too short. Bloop. Dang it. That honestly looks like Spider-Man squatting down to take a poop.
I know, doesn't it? Builder's Mark. That's what I was thinking. If we did the drop thing, boop. If we did the drop thing, it would have to be like 98.
I love the slice.
Or 99 and over.
Emote. That looks sick.
Isn't that
3D printer company. They make nozzles and hot ends.
What is their name?
Slice Engineering.
It's a slice?
It's just slice. Kara, you're so funny. Hey, that guy's name over there is Name. And Kara's like, what's his name? Isn't that Name? Funny. Okay, so towards the end of the show, so we're going to have another giveaway from Polymaker. Yep. Cam, did you ever get your coupon from Polymaker? Please let me know, because I submitted everything in the middle of the week. I enjoy, and there's a Carl Sagan emote that I can use. Well, that's sweet. He's really cool. Nice. Yeah, type in bang, enter, powered by Polymaker.
Did you clear the last one?
Yep, I cleared it before the show started.
You have been continuously on top of that. Also, Chris made that raid thing last week, so if we get raided, Kara has to Kara has to act like a Tuscan Raider.
What?
Until the raid's over.
I think not. Do you know, like,
hours and hours.
Is there any? Well, no. Kara might not be here next week. She
my
may or may
voice
not be here.
Would be dead.
Just do it once for everybody.
I haven't done it in so long.
Just do it.
Okay.
Pressure.
Right.
That was pretty good. That was not your best, but it was good.
It does not feel good on the throat.
Well, I can't imagine.
Yeah, that's what she said.
You know what?
Can't believe you went there.
Well,
I was just about to do it too, and then
so often my coordinates have been thoroughly documented.
Oh my gosh.
That's really fun. Okay, so. All right, so you've been watching Rebels in preparation for Ahsoka. So Ahsoka apparently now comes out on Tuesday. They're going to release 2 episodes. Has anybody...
Okay, really, am I mistaken? I swear they said August 23rd. Forever ago.
It was Wednesday.
Okay.
For sure. They updated it yesterday.
Billion% Wednesday,
cool.
And then they changed it.
Okay.
Yep.
I just want to make sure I wasn't
Disney is
crazy.
gaslighting you.
It's like the Berenstein Bears.
The Mandela effect?
Yeah. I know they're gaslighting, but never mind. Whatever. Just kidding.
Hold on. No, I got booed by Builder's Mark for that joke.
What? That's pretty funny.
That's what you wish she said.
So, in case you guys didn't know... well, no, I can't spoil that either. No, but in case you guys didn't know, Kara has done cosplay as Ahsoka. Mm-hmm. And Susan, if you like Billie Eilish, that's just a guess, and you like the song Bad Guy, Kara is in a parody on YouTube called I'm No Jedi, where it's to the tune of... Bad Guy? It's to the tune of Bad Guy, where she's actually dressed up as Ahsoka. It's the most cringe thing we've ever made, but the song is extremely awesome.
If I had a choreographer, that may have been different. Instead, the guys were like, "You're just dancing." I'm like, "But
I was the choreographer.
I don't know how to dance. Okay.
Don't play it. Let people enjoy it on their own. I can't sit through it. There's an animated version. There's an animated version.
So there's a first shot. That's the taste you get for free.
Yep.
Oh, how many views is that up to?
Almost 9.1K.
Dang. How many views does that one have?
800.
Only 835.
Oh.
People are silly. This is a sweet cut.
Hey, with this, could you actually have the sound for everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen this episode, Chris?
No.
That should have been the Ahsoka reveal right there.
I agree, for the record.
Like, can you imagine that's the first
Builders
time
Mark
you
wants a
see
link.
her?
Drop the link in chat, Chris. You can just drop the link in chat. I'll let that.
They can hear it now.
Okay.
I'll play 15 seconds, and that's all you get.
Kara sung this, for the record. That is my favorite scene in all of Rebels,
I know.
for the record.
That's the seventh sister, and I believe the second brother.
Fifth brother.
Fifth brother, thank you.
Because he's played by Han from Fast and Furious.
All right, you got
It said
20
that's
seconds.
where
got
you
20
show.
seconds.
That's where you see her for the first time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or are you not going to do the live action? Are you
the
going
ladder, the most anticlimactic reveal in the history of time?
Are you going to be nice to Kara and share the
I'm
animated version?
Yeah, that's what I did. I shared the animated one. I
You're
know that
so
Kara doesn't
nice
like
to
the other
Kara.
one, so I don't push
Like,
that one.
I know the hard work that you put into it, and we spent like
Chris
I spent like
individually
5 days hand rotoscoping those damn lightsabers.
for 5 seconds of footage.
and you did so good. It's me. It is literally
You should
me.
find the lightsaber.
I just want to show the lightsaber.
I agree.
Okay.
It's worth it.
Oh Lord! And my Leku are so big. I have different Leku now.
It's way in the beginning, Chris. I think it was literally.
no, the lightsabers are right here.
No, they're not. They're in the beginning, right there.
Oh,
Go back
that's
a little
right.
bit. Go back. There was right there, and somewhere in this part, I believe.
Don't judge.
This is Bill.
It is
I did
That
that
was
too.
Bill.
I thought it was before that.
Guys,
No,
She has
Don't
made
judge.
so much better.
I think my face paint's even
Or
better.
was it right there? Go back a little bit to the
Oh,
left.
this is the Vader Force Pull gag. That was pretty good.
Because your like lyrics are so Chris made the lyrics 100% by himself. You guys, this is before Chat GPT. This was all Chris. Kara sang the song. This song is sick for the longest
What the
time.
hell? Oh, there's the lightsabers. So they're going out behind her and everything. So I have to like manually like track all of the.
Susan, it.
Do you know how many people we triggered on the internet?
Because I'm flossing.
Every single comment was, "You made Ahsoka floss wrong. You ruined it. You ruined it."
I'm so embarrassed right now.
I want you to know that the director of Star Wars publicity, what's her name? We can
Yeah.
figure it out. Her Twitter is the profile picture is a Zillow Beast, for the record. She liked the video and shared it.
She did. That's right.
And,
I forgot about that.
We
Oh,
legitimately.
Susan, hold on. I gotta pin this. Die mad, internet trolls.
Thank you, Susan. 'Cause we love Star Wars, and we like used to just really have fun with it, and we still have fun with it. But I mean, like,
Right.
we really worked hard at what we did for a while
I
there.
think that
Like,
was.
the green screen setup and everything. And I granted, Kara didn't have a lot of ability to move around.
And, you know,
or
at some
anything.
point,
That's
Chris,
true.
how hard would it be for you to pull up the Lego? For Susan, pull up the 4th of July. Can you find that? The Lego
Oh yeah,
hot
that's on
dog.
Facebook.
Oh heck yeah!
You got to pull that up for Susan real quick. We really like.
And everybody can throw the blame Chip emote in there, but seriously, we did a lot more before Chip came along.
We really did.
Yeah.
And like Chris's talent is out of this world.
Uh-huh.
And his life has been since we started the podcast. How much easier can he lower his workload so it's manageable because of how much stuff he used to do? Mm-hmm. That's not even a joke.
Hey, Cam Zankel. I don't think I saw you I haven't seen you in here.
He's been in for 20 minutes.
There's okay, there it is. There's a 4th of July video.
I can't wait for this. This is so good. This is so good. Can people hear this or no?
They should be able to, yeah.
Speaking of Tuskens,
I did the Tuscan sounds.
this is so good. I love this. He's just trying to grill. You know, he's on Tatooine.
Do
Luke's-
the rack focus zoom too. I forgot. We did a lot on this.
Yeah, I know.
Look how good this looks. This is amazing. We need to make that kit rep one.
Look at this. Whoa! It's brilliant. It is brilliant. There it is.
Yes.
Dude, we had what is it? What's that special sand called? That kinetic sand.
Yeah, kinetic
Yep.
sand. We had
We had
kinetic sand.
and then we had a green screen set up behind it. So we had
Yeah.
like a practical in the foreground that we were working on. that we could pose stuff on, and then we green screened out, and then I composited all the stuff in. And there's some things where it's like multiple layers of the real sand because there's different things happening.
We had blue tack to break some of their joints to make them bend in such a way to work, and oh my goodness. And Han and Chewie, Chewie's riding the like mechanical rocket ship.
Yeah.
Oh man, is that brilliant? It's just brilliant. The bantha there.
How many views did this one have? I feel it should have more.
It had a lot. It had a lot.
3,700 views.
It should have more. Like that is.
So there's
you guys
Luke
did
working,
so good.
and then you guys can't miss the.
And like, so this is like the actual picture from like the movie.
Yep.
And then there's like there's like 3 repeated layers of like just the sand.
Yep.
And then like a macro of the sand in the front.
And then Chewie's riding the mechanical rocket ship, and there was a good bit there that just ended up being out of focus. And then all this smoke. I remember when you had to go back and superimpose the smoke coming out of the crashed. Yeah, like, oh man, it's just perfect. Because if you think about it, this all takes place during A New Hope then. Did you realize that? Luke's working on the speeder. The droids had just crashed on Tatooine. And then Luke and Chewie and Han are sitting there working on, Chewie's having a good time, probably outside the cantina before they show up. So,
Susan, I think you did tell us that. That would be.
You did.
That'd be amazing.
I absolutely remember that. That you did host Star Wars themed Geeks Who Drink. I remember that.
That's so cool.
I remember that from last time. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh wait, is there a link or?
This is probably the highest compliment that I could get.
She put I'm in the middle, but something must have stopped her from posting it. Are you able to fix that? She's probably trying to share a link or a picture or something.
Let me see here. Oh yeah.
Could you share it in Discord?
Give me one
or
second
she could
here.
whisper it to.
Oh yeah, whisper.
Whisper it to Brownie or
Rise the podcast.
or Builder's Mark. Yeah, either one. Possibly.
I do a whisper out of here. Yeah.
She says an Imgur link.
Yeah. So then you should be able to post the Imager link, right, Chris?
Yeah. Send link to me. Nope. Did that work? Dang it.
Sorry, American Chris Hansen. He posted a highlighted thing. I was thoroughly shocked when Ray Stevenson died. As well, like I couldn't believe it. He is going to be, I'm assuming, the main antagonist of the Ahsoka show, of the new one.
Maul?
Okay.
No,
she did whisper
the guy with the red lightsaber from the trailers of Ahsoka with gray hair. He kind of looks like Paul Hollywood.
Isn't the guy who played Maul Ray something? Ray Parks?
Yes.
Okay, so I heard Ray and I was like, what? Okay, we're good. Never mind.
Matt
that's real sad.
was in the hospital and almost died.
Wait, what?
Oh, that looks so fun.
That looks, and he looked just like your profile picture with Peter Cushing in the background. I love me some Peter Cushing.
Oh heck yeah!
I love the
so
Jedi
cool.
on the it'd be on the left of the photograph, but on her right.
Yeah.
I
Kenobi,
just did
essentially.
classic, just Force
Yeah.
That's
pose.
awesome.
That's really cool. Do you still have that lightsaber? Those collapsible ones are really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, so I had that exact like Luke Skywalker Episode 6 collapsible lightsaber, and I was playing in the backyard, and Tony and I were throwing frisbees at each other and trying to deflect it with the lightsaber, and the blade snapped off.
Oh, bummer!
And it's completely like I was so sad, unfixable.
Oh, I get it. And now, hey,
Triglaw, you.
Oh, that went right over my head until you called it out.
Wait, what?
Send link to Zelda. Carrie, do you get the ramifications of that? Do you get the joke?
Like the Link.
Who's Link?
Link is from Legends of Zelda. He's the main character.
And then who's Zelda?
Zelda's the princess.
There you go. So send link to Zelda.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Okay, all right.
Also, what about
Sorry,
Paul
I just
Hollywood?
mansplained that. No, I think Ray Stevenson looks like Paul Hollywood.
I think Paul Hollywood looks like Old Man Rex, but with hair.
Hence
I
Ray
agree
Stevenson.
with that.
What do you know? He agrees with me?
Well, hold on. So
Ray Stevens, there's Paul Hollywood. Does he
looks identical to Ray Stevenson.
Let's
No.
look.
They don't. They
Is
look.
it PH or V?
V.
Oh, they're right here.
No, the picture above the man with the beard. That one. Like Paul Hollywood.
Hold on.
To the right one more. To the right one more. That looks like Paul Hollywood.
Can we enlarge this picture? Enhance. Just kidding.
You guys think I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy.
I think you're crazy as heck. Old man Rex, right there. No, they don't look like they're similar, but they're old white men with white hair and white beards. Literally it. Boom, done.
Who else does Ray Stevenson look like?
No, they don't look alike.
The fog machine just let out those smallest of.
I think Paul Hollywood would make an amazing old man Rex.
Thank you. Cam
From
says
Rebels.
he sees it. You all just have soggy bottom. That's all I'm saying.
Susan agrees with me. Boom.
What do you mean by soggy bottom?
Oh, Paul Hollywood, you don't want a soggy bottom in your baked goods.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, is wet
specifically.
ass some kind of like derogatory term?
No. Soggy.
When it comes to pies, it is.
You don't want a soggy bottom. You want. What are the terminologies? Name off some Paul Hollywood
It's just you want it
terminology.
nice and flaky and.
Look, Paul Hollywood would give me the handshake for my comparison. That's all I'm saying.
He would give me the handshake for my focaccia bread.
He probably would. But not your lasagna.
Excuse you.
You burnt the top of it.
That's because Alexa, play Baby Shark.
Oh, you are dirty.
Oh,
You are dirty, Kara.
it's not burnt, Jeremy. It's called croisoning.
Is it seriously? Or are you just joshing me right now?
That my dad would call it a crois. I don't even know how to spell it. I'm just gonna try.
Anyway, Alexa didn't
Kara
start the
did not.
timer that I told her to.
Kara croissanted the top of the lasagna then. Or crouton it. I don't know. Croissant it? I don't know. Anyways, Kara burnt the top of
Croissant
it.
and then crouton. All right.
Well, I don't know. Craisoned it? I don't know. The perfect crumb. Thank you. A perfect crumb. A beautiful bake. Bear, look at you watching Paul Hollywood and British Bake Off.
The Great British Bake Off is amazing.
I don't watch it after Mary Berry left.
You never watched it.
I love that show. How would I know the references? I'm the one who got excited about them.
Because I have the Great British Baking Show game.
So you...
And Soggy Bottom is in there. Jeremy?
What about Perfect Crumb?
Is Perfect Crumb one of them? I think Perfect Crumb is one of them. But that's the only reason you have not seen.
I promised Darth Gallum that we would talk about Star Wars tonight, and now we're talking
We
about soggy
did.
bottoms and crusty crumbs.
You've got a Soggy Bottom.
Oh yeah, you gave the top of your lasagna to the Maillard reaction.
Scruffy looking nerve herder. Kara's over here letting Minox eat the top of the lasagna.
When he burns stuff, he'd say it's not burnt, it's croissant, right?
Followed the wrong way. We're
And
good.
so I know there's a term that's close to that. He was mispronouncing it. There is something called croisoning, but it's German, and it's when you add naturally fermenting beer to something to add carbonation.
We're all
Of
STEM
course,
people
the
around
Germans
here.
would have a specific word for that.
Kara just annealed the top of the lasagna. That's all she did. She was annealing it.
She turned ironing on and
Yeah.
left it on too long.
Yep. Yep. Your extruder was a little too hot, Kara.
Gosh, you guys are ridiculous.
Oh, Kara just needs a 3D printer that'll make lasagna. Speaking of
There
which,
are food 3D printers,
I
but I
know-
heard the chocolate is not great.
well, I was just about to say you wanted a chocolate one.
I do want one.
Kara wants a pancake one too.
I do.
I don't know why you need to 3D print pancakes.
Hello, Manor Mutant. Welcome in.
Hi, Madam, you're a little early tonight. He usually comes in a little closer to 8:30. Bang, enter in chat if you want a shot at winning a Polymaker coupon.
Yes.
So we should draw for that in like 5 minutes, I think.
Okay, we'll draw for that. Okay, so you've been watching this in preparation of Rebels, and we know we talked about Ray Stevenson.
Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Or of Ahsoka. Tuesday is the day. Okay, and it was at
Tuesday.
6 Eastern or 9 Eastern.
It was 9 Eastern.
That's late.
Yeah, 8 o'clock our time.
That's a little late.
Chip is going to have a late bedtime.
You're gonna keep him up for Ahsoka?
Put him down.
Put him down. He goes to sleep fast now.
You jinxed it the other night, and it took forever for him to fall asleep.
Well,
That's when you just stick him in a tent in the yard and tell him to rough it.
you don't want Rise of the Pancakes, Triclaw. Triclaw, you know what? Well, Kara would just make silly ones. Like Obi-Wan's beard pancakes or something silly. Something absolutely crazy. So we've seen the trailer, and there has been a massive spoiler that has come out because there was a bunch of people who got invited, like a bunch of fans got invited. The premiere they've premiered, the episodes have premiered, and people can't keep their mouths shut So yeah,
Yep.
the first, there's been some spoilers. So I'm like,
I think the first 2 episodes were shown.
Yeah,
to
at the
those
premiere.
people, yeah.
I believe so. And so I'm like really trying to avoid it. And that's why I
I'm
brought
really
up the
glad
whole,
I'm not on Reddit or Facebook or anything right
you
now.
might as well
Also-
just stay off the internet for the next week.
So at work on Friday, we had some members of the 501st.
I wanted
come
to
in.
talk about
That's
this. Thank you for
cool.
bringing it up.
And so they talked about how like I think so 2 people, I think from each, what's it called, battalion or whatever.
Yep.
Were invited to go to the premiere.
No way.
Nice.
Yeah.
So did the people that were actually come see you, or did they go to any of those guys go to the premiere?
No, they didn't go to they let their 2 most senior members. So the 501st started at all in 1997, and their wing or whatever it's called started in 1998.
Okay.
So they were like one of the earliest 501st, like at all. But so they had a couple of people from 98 that joined in that went to go and see it. So
That's
Got
insane.
it. That's really cool.
so we had a stormtrooper, a TIE pilot, and an
Nice.
Imperial officer.
Nice.
And they were all phenomenal.
Well, yeah.
I talked to them for like 40 minutes. I went in there to be like, hey, what's up? And I talked to them forever.
Well,
it was super fun.
So here's one of the. So I'll say this: we went to Star Wars Celebration in 2019 in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
We had a blast. We looked around. We're like, there's at least 30,000 other people here who like the same thing that we do.
Mm-hmm.
We should start a podcast. Chris, say what the 501st told you.
Oh, yeah. So each of them, because I asked when they had each started, all of them started after Chicago Celebration.
They
went to
went-
Celebration Chicago, and they're like, we need to get in on this, basically. And all 3 of them.
Yeah.
So
I'm even compared to California, I preferred the Chicago one
The
to the
Chicago
California
one was so good.
It was
Like,
nice because it was close and Kara was dressed up, and I think that's why I'll have such a fond
Well,
memory.
yeah. I mean, I didn't want to haul Ahsoka all the way down to California and then have to do my makeup and everything with a toddler.
Well, and Chris remembers what Chip was like in the hotel room. Mm-hmm.
he
Imagine
just wanted to give everybody water. He wanted to make sure we're properly hydrated.
he was relentless. He wouldn't stop.
Little boy.
It was unbelievable.
I love him.
So I just think it was really neat that that was what inspired them as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to know, like, did you ask them, did they build their costumes? Were they 3D printed or were they like vacuum formed?
They had, so the Stormtroopers, everything was 3D printed except for the chest and back piece.
Which are
'Cause those
vacuum formed?
big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are vacuum formed. So because I was like looking at the pieces, and like the 3D printed ones were like much thicker and more robust, and that
Yeah.
one was a little bit like thinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't get to see any of their helmets, but I told them that I was like, I showed them that 3.5 foot tall Darth Vader that I
Swing
printed,
it,
and they thought
welcome
it
in.
was amazing. I didn't show them the Stormtrooper. I was gonna ask him to wear that rainbow helmet that I printed, basically,
Yeah.
but I didn't want to make him like sad to put on a worse helmet.
Right.
Like I had taken up so much of their time, like literally up until the point where they had to go out and do their interview on the news.
You
I
may
was hot.
have shared it in Discord, but have you actually shown it on stream to everybody? Your rainbow one? Is there an easy way for you to? Do you have a picture you could just pull up?
Probably.
You and I talk too much, or otherwise I would say just go back in our chat. Swanky's gonna steal the drop right here with Chris's face, nonetheless. Is that Chris's face or Cam's?
Chris.
Chris. Boop. Yep.
Nice.
He just stole it. I called it.
What
Yeah, that's
a
Chris.
swank.
Cam had the turkey leg because he.
Is a master chef.
Yep. Look at that chunky boy. He's huge.
He is a unit,
Yep.
an absolute unit. Look at that thing.
He massive.
That's
So that's my
unbelievable.
office at work.
You have your sandpaper holder at work.
I use it to hold paper. That's the first one that we did that was like way too big.
You are
I was like, I'm not throwing it away,
hilarious.
so I use it to hold paper.
That's
You are too
amazing.
funny. Is that a giant D20?
That's a D20 that you can take the top off of and store stuff inside of.
What is going on with your
Yes.
desk?
You've got the nerd desk at work.
Chris
that's for
doesn't
sure.
buy anything. He doesn't buy tchotchkes or buy stuff. He just prints it himself.
I buy it when I can make it for 5 times the price.
Right. Get this, Kara. Take a guess how many kilograms are in that Darth Vader, the big one.
4.
3.5.
Jeez.
Would you say 3.5, Chris?
Yeah, it's 3.5.
It's
so,
what-
so this is like
hey.
200 grams, and it takes like 2 hours to print.
Plug The black Darth Vader, that is Polymaker filament, is it not? They're 3 kilogram.
All of
roll.
these are. This is the only non-Polymaker filament.
Is that inland or was that?
Yeah, this is Inland Silk Jacinth. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay.
And then,
Well, it's
Cam
like this
says-
red orange. It's beautiful. It's the same as the those little box that I 3D printed.
Oh, nice.
Cam says, how many pieces did you have to print for that 3.5 foot Vader?
So this Vader, there's a slice right there. That's it.
Dang.
I printed. So this to this was one print with the legs and the cape. Then from there to there
neck.
was another print, and then
but
the head.
the helmet is on the build plate. That's what's nice. So then
Yeah.
the helmet prints along with the feet.
How long?
I printed the helmet last anyway, just because this like literally from there to there was like a total of an inch of both sides together from the edge of my build plate is like an inch.
Dang.
This is like the total width of my 3D printer,
Huh.
and then right up to there. So it's like the fidelity of like the chest piece and everything too. Like, because when it's really tiny, it's like you can kind of see stuff or whatever. Like, so, and that's like palm of the hand size, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like this one was comedically large, I thought, and this one is just literally absurd.
The yellow one's really funny because you even stopped. The yellow one has like no neck because he reached.
Oh yeah, because
run out
I printed
sensor.
it slightly too tall. I
Yeah.
printed it slightly too. So it's ostensibly 400 millimeter Z, but because there's these angled supports, or here we go like this so you guys can actually see me here. Oh come on. Why is this thing just being absolute turd mode?
Because it can.
There we go. Okay, so there's the Z axis, and then there's those angled supports that come down that like hold it straight up.
Yep.
Well, the extruder goes in between the gantry and the support.
Right.
So the extruder ends up getting pinched at about 385 millimeters.
Can't get the full 400.
So this one was set to be 390. So the last 5 mil it couldn't do. It was just like getting like
Jeez.
smashed in there. So that's why there's no neck on this one. It's because I just canceled it, but there's enough there for me to just glue the head on.
Wait a minute now, Brad. Brad posted a technical difficulty emote, but I don't think we've had one tonight.
Don't you knock on wood right now, sir.
Look,
Thank you.
This is our first technical free difficulty episode. No technical difficulties.
Better turn it off right now. Turn it off.
No, don't turn it
What
off.
I am
We
going to
got-
do is draw.
Oh, yeah.
Ugly Moo.
Ugly Moo! Are you here?
Do you like
I
3D
hope you're
printing?
still here, Ugly Moo.
Do you want to roll a filament on Polymaker?
Nice.
Garth Gallum's back. Didn't know you left.
Welcome back. Jeremy's going to whisper you, I think.
Not
You got
me. Chris is gonna
40
whisper him.
seconds.
Dark
Yeah, I
Gallum?
don't have that set up, unfortunately. I don't know how to do that.
What?
The scene thing.
Oh.
What scene thing?
You can do bang a scene, and there's a way that somehow, like, I looked up trying to do it, and I couldn't figure out how to do it, but basically it tells you the last time somebody, like, was active in chat,
Oh,
Gotcha.
basically.
Ugly Moo, come back.
Ugly Moo, are you here?
Oh, that would be, if you want to send that to me, that'd be incredible.
What?
Ugly Moo.
Oh, Builders Mart can send me the ability to be able to do that.
Yeah, I
But I
was
do
gonna
inside
say-
of Streamer Bot because I don't want to
Ugly
use like Nightbot or anything
Moo.
like that because I know that there's like some easy ways to do that in other streaming.
Ugly Moo, come on.
All right,
Ugly
we got to do the 10-second countdown here.
What does an ugly moo even sound like?
All right.
Oh my god,
have
what
to
a
move
dingus
on.
is.
Let me give him 5 more seconds.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ugly Moo.
That is unfortunate.
Bummer. Leo,
Hey, that's legit. Why'd you say it like that?
congratulations. That's exciting.
Well, I know you're still here.
You should let
Well, I
Cam
need to see. There it is. They're here.
Leo, you should let Cam pick the color.
Why let... Oh, his cam.
His Cam, not our Cam. His Cam. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Congratulations.
So, can you whisper me... Well, not me. Whisper Kara your email address. Or just text me. You have my phone number, don't you? Just
Yeah.
text me your email address, and I will get you your coupon for Polymaker.
Most
I just want to give a
excellent.
shout out to Polymaker again. Thank you guys. Thank you, Polymaker, for sponsoring our show and
Heck
giving
yeah.
us the ability to give away a roll of filament each week. It's really fun
Mm-hmm.
and it makes it exciting because me boxing up my personal rolls, cartouches,
Just
and dealing with the shipping and getting everything versus just plugging a winner's name into a spreadsheet is incredible. Yes, Redog, they are amazing.
I was gonna say, Builder's Mark, what is Polymaker's official stance on roll versus spool
versus our silly.
versus cartouche?
I guarantee you, we're the only people on the internet that say the word cartouche.
But it's the best.
No, if you spent 5,000 man hours on Twitch, you wouldn't find somebody else using the word.
But cartouche is such.
Unless they came from here.
Seriously, it is such a good word.
Should I run? I kind of want to show off all the Legos we have.
Of course you do. Just kidding.
Yeah, if you want to do that, then just suggest some people for us to raid in.
right.
Most of the people we have followed already are not raiding right now.
It showed me Sweaty Petals was on.
So I feel like we might need and I'll gladly raid
Oh.
Sweaty Petals if.
Darth Gallum, yeah, your video was sick. Did you see it, Chris?
Is that the drone one?
Yeah, Target Field.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was super cool. Builder's Mark said, I'll get back to you on that. That's really funny. Did it just get lighter over here?
Did Jeremy turn on the
Oh, yeah, he turned on light. I was like,
Yeah,
it
he did.
just lightened up over here. So,
ruining the ambiance? So
Well-
we can't hear Jeremy, but we'll just do some play-by-play. I don't, the microphone's supposed to be on for him, but I don't know if it is or not.
oh, yeah, I forgot about those. So we got
Is that
these
a-
at Disney
Okay.
last year, I think. Jeremy, you just yeeted that. Oh, my goodness. And there is Freddie Prinze Jr.
Kanan. Yep.
I guess I didn't know who that voice actor was. I'm sorry. There's all of our. I think those are all empty boxes. I'm fairly certain they are.
Not 100% sure. Oh, yeah, I think those are all the empties. Wow, that one got really crushed up. That's unfortunate.
The Tantive 4 was the first one we did, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh, I don't think we've built that yet.
Shenanigans 3D is on.
Yeah, Jeremy and Kessel spent some time organizing this.
Susan wants
a couple days
that
ago.
Mos Eisley. It's pretty sweet.
Mos Eisley is one of my favorite builds so far. Like, the ships look cool when they're done. I hate building ships.
That is hilarious.
RJ, I love that.
Susan has that Chewbacca porg pop. We
So-
should find some way to get the Funkos incorporated into the.
I know. So Jeremy bought me at Rivendell. I don't know if he showed it off yet.
No, like once.
So
once
we
Chip
got-
becomes,
We got that one from Daniel Logan, who played
I
young
wonder if
Boba
that's
Fett.
what he's saying right now.
Yeah, he just yelled. He's like, "Kara, where'd we get this one from?"
How old would Chip have to be left alone?
Left alone?
Like to his own devices. What's the age
Man.
cutoff for that?
I haven't even considered that yet. I haven't even thought about it. Why?
I'm just thinking, like, whenever that happens, we can start doing Lego videos again.
Right. You can still
or,
go to
or at least old enough to be like occupied by like an Xbox or something on the first floor or something.
right. That's my original Leku.
That's from the music video.
Yep, that's the one from music video. It is quite large.
Brad, if Kara had to choose 100.
No, so I made that and I kept telling Jeremy, I was like, I think it looks too big, and he's like, oh no, it looks great. We got that from Disney. That's Jyn
I
Erso's
really
doll.
like that one. That's
I do too.
from
Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Yep. And then he saw it more recently. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, that was too big. I was like, I've been telling you that since day one, man. Hey, Jeremy, while you're over there, you should look for my Siri costume. Oh, and bring my Ahsoka doll over here. Yeah, bring her. I love her. She's my fave. Got her from Disney too.
That's pretty cool. What's his name, Susan? We can rate that guy.
Heck yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just looking back through, seeing if there's.
I don't know if Jeremy showed off Rivendell while he was over there.
I didn't see it,
I
but I
didn't
wasn't
either.
also looking very hard either.
Oh, did you bring your droid? We need to find P1NK. Give me Ahsoka, please. Thank you. She's my girl. I love my Ahsoka doll.
Were you talking the whole time, Jeremy? Because we might have just been talking over you.
I didn't say anything because I could hear Kara narrating,
Yeah.
and she did.
Did you show off Rivendell?
Well, no, I didn't show off Rivendell.
Why not?
This is a Star Wars show.
Awesome, Matt G.
Did you ever name him?
I don't know. He's Gumball, guys. Darwin on the top, Gumball on the bottom. I love this guy.
Yes. Awesome Matt G.
Hold on a second.
There we go.
How do you turn these things on?
All right, so I think we're probably going to start wrapping it up. If that is the case, we know who we're going to raid. Thank you for the
Is it not on the
suggestion,
bottom?
Susan. I appreciate that. Oh, Susan said she got droids when they went to Disney. She got an R2 and her boyfriend got a BB unit.
Nice.
We have a BB unit too.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did.
His mom did.
He's blue. No, we have a BB unit. He's right over there.
Where'd we get him from?
From Galaxy's Edge.
But I got P1NK and you got...
And we have a BB unit. We made one for Chris.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
That's right. And didn't we FaceTime you so you could pick the
Yep.
pieces?
Or my mom.
Oh, that's right.
Something
I
like
forgot
that, yeah.
about
I
that.
There's a
forgot.
blue- there
Oh,
is a-
no, your mom.
Yeah. There's.
It was your mom.
So, but
Or
yes.
was it?
Well, Chris was with because he filmed.
You were with.
You were
it
with.
It was for your mom. That's right.
Yeah, it was for my mom.
That's what I thought.
And she called it like Sailor or something like that before her dog or...
Something.
I
We named the
forget.
dog Indiana. All right.
You know, we might
Anyway,
have
as we're getting
to.
off the rails at the end here, we're excited. Obviously, this is the most Star Warsy thing we've done recently, but we're going to try and be a little bit more on point as we're doing this moving forward. If anyone's listening to the audio-only version of the podcast, we do need to apologize for providing you absolutely nothing of value yet again, but you can always make that better by joining us live every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/riseofthepodcast, or by just catching the VODs on YouTube at youtube.com/riseofthepodcast. We've also got some other fun videos we've done in the past there, maybe some more to come in the future. Who knows? If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to like the video and comment down below to carry on the conversation. We just have a blast hanging out with you guys talking Star Wars all the time with Ahsoka coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun nerding out about this. I just want to say to all of you, thank you all so much for watching, and of course,
May the Force be with you.